partying in the military versus partying in the civilian world, I'll tell you what the differences are. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV for another military video for all your military video needs. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below if you have questions. But as always, let's roll right into the topic, and that is the difference between college parties and military parties. And I'm going to let you know right now how this works, because I think a lot of people think they're missing out on a college experience by joining the military, and I'm gonna let you know the partying doesn't stop. More people that have actually left college and joined the military than what you think, so obviously you're gonna understand this as well. But so college partying is not too much different than military partying, and I'm gonna kind of explain. So when you're in college, the whole idea is carefree, right? So you have dorms, you have places where you can stay at and, you know, congregate, or maybe people are renting out a house. In the military, you have barracks. Actually, let me add this. The Air Force has dorms. So technically, same thing. Another place of congregation of very young people, but there are a few differences, such as you, at some bases, are limited to what you can hold in your room, as far as, like, example, where I'm at right now. The people that are staying in the barracks can't have any hard alcohol, but they can have a 6-pack of beer. There's like a limit, but they can go buy the hard alcohol, but they can't store it in the room, so they have to drink it out on the patio area because it can't be in the barracks. Very weird and ironic. But you're learning that there are certain rules in the military. That's what I'm trying to get to at this, is the military has rules, so you have to be able to understand to drink responsibly and understand what your limits are, in that way you don't get in trouble. Because in the military, the difference between college life and that is college, you're paying for that experience. You will lose a lot of money if you mess around doing this, because if all you do is party, guess what? You're not going to go to class and you're not going to do good in school unless you have a very good time management schedule. On the military side of things, there's a lot to lose. So in the military, there's a lot of things partying wise that will get you in trouble, and most of the reasons why people get in trouble is alcohol. I'm not trying to do a safety brief here, but so that's why partying in the military is going to be much different for you. You have to be a little responsible. So something as simple as, hey, I went to walk across base and I was drunk, is not going to get you much in the civilian side, other than, hey, you're going to a drunk tank, okay, you sobered up, see you later, don't do that again. You know, what if you did get in trouble for drinking? Whereas in the military, if the Master at Arms or the PMO or whoever's on base at security comes and sees you and you're kind of stumbling around, you can't hold yourself up, you can't walk, or maybe you get in a fight or something, that's going to have more repercussions. This is because the military owns you at this point, and if you're not being responsible, they're going to get you in trouble. So what happens is they will report to your command, typically if there's something that's going on where they need to apprehend you, or if you've done something stupid. So you can be stupid and have parties in the military, you just have to be responsible doing it. Also, I do want to say, not only the barracks, but people do congregate at houses, things like that. You'll see a lot of times when you guys are at A school, there's going to be hotel parties, because you're trying to do anything away from the base. Obviously, there are certain things that people need to understand before you actually drink in the military. I want you to understand about where to drink in the military, and the E Club is not one of them. Usually a sausage fest, A, but B, I've seen a lot of people get caught for underage drinking. And what's funny is, at our local establishment for the E Club, people actually go to this establishment, try an underage drink, or have been caught, when guess what? Some of the E6 and above work there as a nighttime job. So it's probably not the best place. They might know you. I don't make this stuff up. But I want to get to the point where it's really awesome to go drink in the military and do it responsibly. And that's typically when you're overseas and you're traveling around ports, if you're in the Navy, or if you're in any other service and you get to visit somewhere else and drink. Obviously, I want to give some clear guidance on this as well. You don't want an international incident. But I want to say that was where some of the most fun I had, because you get to see some different cultural stuff, try new beers, try new alcohols, things like that. But I want to say a lot of people that do this or drink when you're in the military out in town, when you pull into port, is a lot of them just straight pound alcohol, and then they just don't actually enjoy the spot they're at. So obviously go out and drink, but I think too many people don't remember the places they've been in the military if you just drank the entire time. So tons of partying to do. You're not going to miss out too much. You're going to be around people that are like-minded like you. And if you're in A school, you already know that this is happening. And if you're at your first command, it's happening just as much. It's a thing that's going to continue to happen, but just realize you have more limits in regards to what you can do. And obviously, if you're in the military, you're not going to be doing drugs, where I'm sure way more drug use is happening in the civilian sector at college parties. So yeah, I mean, I would say that's the biggest difference between them. But other than that, you're still going to be partying either way, and you're going to be getting paid. So that's a plus. Anyways, guys, if you guys do have questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.